Hey, Mr. Here at PAXU, still day 2, and we couldn't help but stop by Paverson Games. We love Distilled. It was an awesome game. Well, guess what? They make more games. Surprise! So we're here. I'm checking out Luthier. I got Dave here. Dave is here, man, and he's going to tell us exactly what's up with this. It looks really cool, just from a design perspective. Anyway.
Thanks.
So what's going on here?
Yeah, so this is our second game coming out. It's going to kickstart summer 2024. We're not making whiskey anymore. We're making violins, pipe organs, harpsichords, that kind of thing.
It's a shift, just a little.
A little shift.
Just a little,
still a nice fine thing. You can still have a drink with it if you want. The difference though is we're still focused on theme forward mechanics throughout, exquisite experience, top shelf components. What you're going to see today is a prototype, so everything is still much in progress. But with that said, there's one big core mechanic that I want to point out. You're the head of a Luthier family. So you're going to play as a Luthier in the game, where you are going to be having different family members that are going to be represented by tokens. These tokens happen to be representing maybe your kid or your spouse or you, and they have skill levels on the back side, ranging from 1 to 5. Why that's important is because the main mechanic in this game is hidden bidding worker placement. Okay. What that means is I'm going to be going to different locations on the board, which is going to be represented as a kind of a giant palace, as you can see right here.
Right.
I might be going to pick up patrons. I might be going to pick up new instrument plans, maybe even do a performance, all the while trying to craft instruments to get them in the central orchestra pit, where I want to claim first chair for a certain instrument. If I make a violin, I'm going to claim first chair and get some bonus points for that. All the while trying to fulfill things for the patrons. Yeah. Why this is important is that when we place these at a location, we all take turns stacking them up. And then when we resolve it, we lay them out. And we know Brown went first. Their kid waited in line all night to try and attract Beethoven to their workshop.
That's why I had him in the first place. Right?
Exactly.
I mean, what else is he good for?
That's right. Then Blue goes with a 3 skill, and then Red goes with a 3 skill. Well, in Luthier, skill bumps you to the front of the line.
Oh.
So now that 3 is going to get the first choice at that location.
Oh man.
I brought an apprentice with me here, which is a 4. So that 3 plus 1 is apprentice. It's a 4. I'm now to the front of the line, getting first choice and unlocking other powers and bonuses, like growing up a skill track or being able to get extra bonuses when I'm crafting instruments or doing certain things.
Right.
All the while fulfilling this for patrons. And when I do that, if you want to look down on the board here, once I fulfill a patron's request, he's going to become patient with me again. He's going to be happy. He's going to give me more gifts. Sure. Because if I don't do certain things, I slowly move this patience cube down and could potentially lose him because he's so frustrated.
Oh, you don't want that.
Exactly. And when I finish everything for him, he becomes my patron for life. I slip it under the board like Vivaldi is, and I unlock a new power and effect that no one else at the table has.
Wow. That's really cool.
Yeah, so over the course of the game, my family grows from 3 workers to 5 as my family grows.
Right.
I'm playing 6 rounds, crafting instruments, making these for patrons, scoring points all around, and whoever has the most points at the end of the game is the winner and master luthier.
Wow, I mean that's actually really interesting. I didn't see the bidding system coming, but that's kind of cool how one trumps the other. I mean, you guys did a great job, obviously, with teaming with Distilled. Yeah. This looks on the same level. I mean, it just looks amazing. Yeah. But I like the concept. I like the fact that I don't know too many instrument making games, so you guys are.
That's right.
You guys kind of cornered that one a little bit.
Trying.
Now we're gonna see a slew of instrument making games for everybody else. Right. It's just gonna happen. You know.
That's
it's gonna
right.
Happen. But yeah, so it's really cool. So the Kickstarter, so the Kickstarter.
Summer 2024. So coming up this summer, we're kickstarting. Vincent Dutrait's doing all the artwork. So some over 30 portraits of historically accurate characters. Illustrations of the instruments, the grand palatial space too. We actually have the game going right behind me, so you can take some footage of that too and see kind of how it really sprawls across the table. It is a heavier game than Distilled. It's about a 3.5, 3.75 on VGG.
Oh, wow.
So a little crunchier,
Yeah,
a little more decision space, multiple paths to victory as well.
Awesome. I'm sure if Beethoven were alive today, he'd be thrilled to see.
I think he would just.
He would be solely on that.
Or actually, likely he'd be the one that would flip the table.
He probably would flip the table.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
Yeah.
Well, guys, come here to Paverson's booth. Check this game out. They're doing demos. You're doing demos all day long.
Yep.
I mean, I don't even. It speaks for itself. It really does. Just stop on by, and as always, of course, check out our PAXU coverage, and don't forget to game on, guys.